Tim McKelly, Believe Land Media, here with Ella Wade after a big-time Fairless win. Ella, guys took this one with fashion today, 17 points. Just kind of talk about what you guys were able to do out on the floor to come up with the win here today.
This game, we really reduced our turnovers. Like, we only had 5.5, and that's something that we struggled with all year, so that was a big part of the game for us.
I mean, talk about a big part of the game. You guys, going into halftime, you're only, up 5. You guys take a 20-point lead at one point. Just kind of talk about what clicked in the locker room for you guys.
Mainly just sharing the ball with each other. I mean, we all kind of shared the ball and scored a lot of points, so that really helped us. 16
points out there for you today. I mean, you're only a sophomore. You've been, leading scorer on this team pretty much. Just kind of talk about what was working for you out there today.
Just finishing around the rim a lot more is working for me. I got to work on my free throws, but...
Tim McKelly, Believe Land Media, here with Chad Pfeiffer after a big-time Fairless Falcons win. Coach, 17-point win for you guys today. Just kind of talk about what went into today's victory.
Yeah, I think we just talked about it in there. We only had 14 turnovers. We've been averaging a lot more than that. So taking care of the basketball is one of the number one things we've been preaching. Limited our turnovers, and we're kind of changing our identity. We're very young. We lost our senior, Clara. It's been 7, 8 games now, averaging 20 games. So we're starting to change our offensive, defensive identity a little bit and starting to mix and match some things. And a 3-game winning streak, get ready for Tuslaw on Wednesday.
Talk about that tough game against Tuslaw. You guys started the year 4-2, ran into a little bit of a dry spell, and then coming out here, this is 3 in a row. Just kind of talk about what you guys are looking to do to build on this kind of winning streak going into Tuslaw.
It's funny. I brought up the little details. I just wrote the score 23-14 in the locker room of the girls. We were down 23-14 against Tuslaw with 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. They went on an 8-0, 9-0 run. So just kind of explaining that we're not far off with all these things, whether it's the best teams in the pack or non-conference teams. We just want to keep getting better, keep building every single day.
Talk about not being far off on, the little things. You guys only up 5 going into halftime. You come out, obviously, up 20 at one point. Just kind of talk about what clicked for you guys in the locker room just at halftime.
I think one of the things we preach is the first 3-4 minutes of every single third quarter is crucial. Obviously, every part of the game is crucial, but those first 3-4 minutes, if you can have a lead and extend that lead, is huge. And we did that. We were able to get double figures and never look back.
Ella had a big game today, which she does most of the time. Just kind of talk about her just being a sophomore, just being one of the leaders of this team, and what her performance out there today.
Yeah, this is her second year. She was our leading rebounder last year. Started for some games last year as a freshman, so she's been around the ringer. Tough kid all around the glass, and we're trying to gain some leadership with how young we are. Playing nothing but sophomores and freshmen and a junior. But if we can keep developing that leadership role with her and some of the other kids, we're excited for sure.